piece of my main streets idea. And the thing is that this area is important because literally the name of the area of the church, you got Carriage Rug right here. And then let me flip it around for you. We got actually a McDonald's in this town for once. So let's go take a look at Church Street and see what we have here. We got the new McDonald's, like I said, that's huge in town. I mean, got a Carriage Rug. Always shop local and don't go to like the big box stores, no matter what they are, because they usually suck. For instance, Walgreens is crap, and they've got crap products as well. So we're not gonna make it all the way down Church Street. We're just checking out the main monuments in the area. I guess not monuments, but historic sites. Some of the churches may be historic. I haven't actually taken too good of a look. The problem is that in a lot of the smaller towns, you don't actually get to see the registries are kind of bare minimum. So if you guys haven't already, flip this thing around. If you guys haven't already, go check out the death or the murder of Alexander Hamilton. Probably one of my finest pieces. If not, you might like the incident that happened with George Washington in the Washington documentary. Also very good. I put a lot of work into them. Got dogs nearby. And also on top of putting the work into it, it's got a lot of historical facts. So for instance, there was the saying where I guess when Jumonville got killed, George Washington had signed a document that was in French, and it said "I assassinat," which, I mean, for me as a 21st century American, I kind of can get the idea of it. But when you got a general of the British signing documents say "I assassinated someone," it's not a great thing. So let's look around over here. You got, what church is this? Got street. Yeah, St. Mary's. It's the education center. Catholic Parish. You can see. It's cool. They have a St. Rose Church at Blanco. We've been out there a few times just to look at their we've been out there a few times to look at their grave sites. I mean, what's that saying of MGK's, like, I been in every graveyard but never been in a church. Yeah, man, I feel that. But here's St. Mary's. That's Parish Hall. I was there once. I've been inside. Like I said, I was there for a dance at one point, and unfortunately one of my friends is no longer with us. You know, we had a big thing where a big incident where I remember having in my middle school dance there, being a kid, not, the hair starts to grow and you go gray immediately. But let's see what this is. Now, a lot of Catholic churches will have some sort of area where you can light candles. I'll see, it's the parish office over there. And it's cold, bro, but your boy, yeah, okay, so we do have a candle lighting area. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I always say I'm not really spiritual, but I'm agnostic as can be, because how are you to know without blind faith? And I think that's the idea. But believing in something of blind faith, it takes a lot of things, man. Especially when things don't always turn out the way. I don't know what flag that is, the second one. Comment if you know what the flag is. But we got St. Mary's Church here, and we got a couple churches in the area, very historic. There's one Cope Memorial in Kirtland. I showed you guys where my dad lived. Not in Kirtland. I need to do that one still. But I showed you where he lived in here in B-Town. And then they even got like a Is that a tornado siren? Not that we have those. That's what I love about this place. No natural disasters. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't see a year or anything, so it might be fairly new. I know there's a couple more churches on the street. I mean, obviously, if you go up to the right, you hit the LDS, which is not on here. It's actually on Blanco, but like I said, man, I'm trying to do even smaller streets. Like, I always try and get every angle because of the fact that you never know what kind of technology we're gonna have in the future where they can come and just pick apart my videos with, you know, any kind of tools and actually find out more about the environment. I mean, it sounds a little bit woo-woo as far as things go, but I think we got the next church on the right, I think it's on the right up here. But I mean, you can tell, man, it's a pretty small town. I think my Fortnite eliminations are larger than the actual population of the city. So I mean, that's just how it is. I like it that way. I lived in the city, and I think the city's soul sucking. It's like a wormhole. You get sucked into the city, and there's no way to get out because the opportunity or the cost of living. And I mean, these days, the cost of living in Phoenix or the cost of living in like LA or anywhere is it's unfeasible. And we got lots of dogs, bro. I mean, that's how it is. We got lots of animals. I can look out my window and see cows and horses at any time of the day. So that's what it's like living in the big city. But like I said, I'm on Church Street, my main street series, and I think we got one coming up on the right, actually. Let me cross over here so I don't get killed, before my prime. Just kidding. Well, kidding, sort of. All right. I don't know what that plant is, but it looks like something from the Fallout DLC, where you go to Point Lookout. These are very strange plants. Very strange plants indeed. So, bro, that's the American dream right there. A white picket fence and a house. So much for that. Guess ain't nobody getting that no more. Bro, that's hot. That's hot. That car's hot. I'm over here. I can barely see, bro. That's what my other thing is, like, I want to see as much history, even if it's not that in depth, before I finally go blind. So I might get some boxing matches in or something before I go blind. The boxing matches might make me go blind. Who cares? You live life once. Alright, so what does that say? Bloomfield, Spanish, Seventh-day Adventist, Cristo viene, Matthew 24:44. What was it? Say, los 10 mandamientos. Oh, those are the rules. My Spanish isn't that fluent, but small little church here. I mean, that's Church Street for the most part, unless you want to go up that way and then take a hook onto Blanco. The main one I wanted to show is this one, and then the Catholic Church down here for Bloomfield, because there's one in Blanco as well. But like I said, I've been closer to the cemetery than I have the church, and the cemetery is a little bit treacherous, especially in the summer when I was doing the videos, man. Oops. In the summer when I was doing those videos, the actual grass was pretty high. And if you know anything about this area, man, you do not want to have to deal with tall grass in the summer, because one wrong step, man, you're getting snagged by a rattler, and then you're gonna have an unfortunate day. The thing is, if you get hit by a rattler once, you're probably okay if you get antidote, but you get hit by a rattler twice. I think there was a kid in some state who got hit by a rattler twice, and literally they gave her like 23 doses of anti-venom, and it wasn't enough. like I said, we are on Church Street. I'm about to pass back by the Catholic Church. I showed you guys the other one back there, the one that's in Espanol, and like I said, the last one's up here. I already been here, but if you guys are just tuning in or something, because it is live, you guys can watch this afterwards, but it is live, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll go up here a little more. And there's a little chihuahua. I'm sure he's gonna be mad at me. We'll see. But oh yeah, I don't know if he sees me at least. Let's find out. All right, so put this around, and then you can see the actual street, and then over there's the church. So one more for the road, I guess. Got some stacking stones for the what does it say, feng shui, as my sensei John Thanam Thai combat, bro. Yup, that's what it is. Ah, man, all that potential I could have. Well, we all have potential. We waste, right? So many people before me could have done so many things. And that's why I do this, honestly. It's like, at the end of the day, I come out here and I'm like, why the hell am I recording history in the first place? It's not like it matters. But then I'm like, well, then who else is going to actually come out here and do it? So, the honest truth is no one. And because of that, the weight of the world, geez, was on my shoulders. And you know, it's funny, I just read something that said that the natives say it's windy season. It's windy and cold. So let's flip this around and then cross the street. And then back over here, like I said, it's gonna be my last stop on Church Street. I'll probably stream later and go see North Liberty Park. But if you guys wanna help us out, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I mean, everything you do to the channel, every like, every view, it really puts us past the marker and makes us more functional. So, but yeah, man, this is, like I said, this is where I had a big dance of my middle school, and you know, one of my friends, I don't know, she's gone now. This is the place though. I dedicate this one to Samantha Brriski. Thanks for watching, guys.